Hey everybody, um, I wanted to show you an interesting thing that I do every day. I have to think about BJ, who is the producer of the My Strange Addiction episode that I was on, and I still think of him every day. This is a box that contains the interesting thing that I don't do this every day, I must say, and I didn't mean to say that because it's really a low maintenance kind of habit or interesting thing to look at. But he was asking me in the filming of the episode, he said, Carrie, show me some things, some interesting things that you do. And so I said, oh yeah, okay, show you this. And I pulled out this box and I'm like, BJ, this is good. And opened it up and he was kind of like, yeah, that's interesting. What else do you have interesting? Yeah, it's like a long, deep story and a big, deep box of something that probably isn't very interesting to... I'm going to get a drink of coffee. Probably isn't very interesting for most, right? But it goes right in line. And I think I can take the camera down and show you. Okay. When I say feed the worms, and something comes to mind regularly. Have you seen the movie Idiocracy? It's one of my favorite movies because whoever wrote that is brilliantly interesting in my book, because they keyed in on some things about... One thought was we're feeding our plants Gatorade, and we're drinking Gatorade thinking it's better for us, right? Well, okay, I want to take the camera down and show you my treasure chest. Okay. In here we have something interesting. And in terms of family, in terms of feeding the world, yeah, you guessed it, this is my worm farm. And I haven't actually looked in here for a couple of months. Boy, see this stuff right here, guys? Feed the world. It's worm poop. And if you don't think that you eat poop, then maybe you should look at what fertilizes your good food. And your good organic food is families of worms working together. You know? Good healthy worms making our compost. And this looks like a pretty healthy worm farm. I think they were probably hungry. I haven't looked in here for a couple of months. But this is what I use when I say I do a third worm castings. That's what I use. The interesting thing about a worm farm, it doesn't stink. So, of any interesting creatures I've ever met who can say their poop doesn't stink, worms can actually say it. They make it into dirt. They make our dirt what it is. They make the dirt alive. You could even have a beauty mask if you take this stuff and make a mud mask out of it. I know. You guys think I'm the grossest and the weirdest. I'm not trying to be, and just wanting to help you understand how we can change desert to green if we feed our worms. And we need to quit feeding them toxic water. That's not a good thing. You think? I mean, really. Whoa, guys, I've seen water actually kill plants. Tap water, I'm talking. I don't give my plants tap water. It has to sit out in the open air for 3 days. Trying to find a family. Sometimes you can... Oh, yeah. It's time to clean these guys out and give them nice, fresh juice stuff. Vegetable stuff. But we can't feed our worms if we are coating the earth with Gatorade. You know, Monsanto kinds of thoughts. Controlling and trying to make our world into what we think is a perfect world when actually it's created absolutely perfectly. And it doesn't matter how you look at what that creation is. It's all the same thing. It works. It's life, right? Gives to us. And if you think drinking your pee is gross, you think me drinking my pee is gross, I'll tell you what I think you do to your pee and what you do with it. Actually, I think that is really gross, what we're doing to our worms. And nobody's to blame. We don't have a clue what's going on. I'm not saying we don't have a clue. I think we do know. I think we do understand things that we're kind of stubborn. We don't want to give them up. We don't want to give up our nasty, greedy, life-taking systems. But if there aren't any worms, we got desert. Ever notice that? No worms in the desert, I don't think. So we gotta feed these worms. Yeah. Compost your veggies, guys. These guys love it. I love it. Thanks for watching. Ah, my hand's all. So think about it. I think we can feed the worms, guys. Really do. Don't you? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button.